So from that plaster cast we did of Ted, Steve Patino pulled out a fiberglass for us, and Mark sculpted the Henrietta suit pretty much by himself. As you see, we mounted a plaster head on there of Ted, but Mark sculpted this entire suit out of Roma plastilina, and it is a huge, huge sculpture, as you can see here. And I think that somewhere he sculpted a little maquette first. There's another. This is a for molding. This is getting ready for molding. This is one of the stages, the approved stages of Ash's possession makeup. There, Howard Berger had sculpted that, and I want to say that there's other ones. Where are the other ones there, Greg? By the way, again, I have to compliment Greg Nicotero shooting all of this video. There's another one. There's another one, and I think Howard cut it and is about to float it. Yeah, I guess this was he floated those the chin and the upper lip piece to make this a three-piece makeup. But anyways, saying yeah, Greg had the foresight of shooting all this, and this history is maintained now. I wish that I could have been shooting more photos of everything, but the limited photos I have, it just doesn't tell as much as this video. So, and I think that's another, that might be the Mr. Hyde makeup. Oh, there's Evil Ed underway there. So, this is the roughing out the makeup, and as you can see, there's pictures of Rick Francis in the back in my sketch, and just that's just white plastilina for the teeth at the moment, just as space holders. And meanwhile, Mark is back on the Henrietta sculpture. So, up there's a little maquette, if you could see it on the left there. I think I have more footage of that someplace else. Of his little, he just whipped up that little maquette as a study. But Mark is really an excellent sculptor. Looking at this video now, I'd forgotten that Mark really this is a joke. Anyway, so we thought it was funny that of all the sculptures in the shop, one person was doing the biggest sculpture. It was just one person sculpting this giant thing. So, and Mark liked to work at night, and of course we all worked during the day. So, we shot this video for Mark as kind of a joke, like, hey, look, while you're sleeping, the elves are in here sculpting away. Of course, we weren't really sculpting anything. No, Alan, get out from there. Anyway, so and this is the day that Tony Gardner came by. Tony, there were some things like the giant rotten apple head and some other things that Tony was building for Evil Dead 2, and he came in here to shoot some gag photos to see what we were doing. I will post that photo because I have that exact photo. Anyway, yeah, Tony, I don't know if Tony was working out of Doug Beswick's, but at that point or not, or whether he had moved on. But Tony had been hired just to build a few other things, and of course that's Mike and Linda.